Today we are going to discuss about the first lesson in personality development, the first unit. That is attitude is altitude. This is about Nick Vujicic. We know this. So here he says, changing your attitude changes your life. So it is an apt quote for the entire lesson. So if you have move ahead. So here attitude is a settled way of thinking or feeling. So if you have positive attitude, you have positive results. If you have negative attitude, you will have negative results. If you have neutral attitude, you have neutral success rate. So we should have positive attitude as for this lesson. So next one is, what is altitude? Altitude is nothing but height from the ground level. So we can for mountains there will be very high altitude. So the secret to success is get to work, keep working, don't stop, and succeed. So first one, get to work, keep working, don't stop, and achieve the success. So if attitude is our altitude, if attitude is positive, you should certainly get success. So next one is Nick Vujicic is a famous motivational speaker without arms and legs. So then what is motivation? They generate new ideas, it set new goals, it focuses on your dream, it stays a person to positive. So here Nick, which is chief function of life is motivation. He is a motivational speaker without arms and legs. Nick was born in Melbourne, Australia. See, this is the Australian continent. So here, southeastern part, when city is there, it is called Melbourne, where Nick was born. It is famous for so many monuments. It is one of the biggest cities in Australia. Melbourne Stadium is also very famous. So here he was born, and he was now Nick lives in Los Angeles, United States of America. So Los Angeles, it is a southwest part of United States of America. So in the state of California, Los Angeles is located. So if you see here, so this is the city Los Angeles. So where the famous international film center Hollywood is located. So next one is, Nick's mother was a nurse. Nick's father was a computer programmer and accountant. She is Nick's mother and Nick's father. In the next slide, one drug name is mentioned, that is thalidomide. The drug causes phocomelia. So this is a thalidomide or thalidomide medicine. This is a chemical structure. It was used for pregnant ladies in olden days, especially in Australia, to avoid nausea. Nausea means vomiting sensation. But later, silent shock occurred in Australia, where several children were born without arms and legs. See here, phocomelia is a medical term to explain disability of Nick Vujicic. It is a rare occurrence. Phocomelia means it is a disease or a kind of congenital defect or a defect in the wombs of mother, where children are born without arms and legs. So all these are the children who were born because of phocomelia. Thalidomide medicine might be responsible. So these are the phocomelia children without arms. Some may lose arms, some may lose legs, some may lose other body parts. So here this is the embryonic structure, where here you see, so the genes in parts of arms and legs may switch off and children may not get full arms and legs. That is called phocomelia. So next one here, torso is a person without arms and legs, because Nick Vujicic is termed as a torso. Torso means a body without arms and legs. At 18 months age, father put Nick in the water. See, at 18 months age itself, so father's intention was to make his baby independent. Nick has a small foot on his left hip to balance himself and enables to kick football and to type, write with a pen and pick things up between toes, which he jokes as chicken drumstick. So he joked this uh, foot on his left hip as a chicken drumstick. So this he used to do several day-to-day activities. So father taught Nick how to type at the age of 6 years itself. You see here. So he was the father of Nick Vujicic. Nick can hold a pen and pencil with a special plastic device invented by mom. His mother invented a special plastic device with which he can write, with which he can type, with which he can do so many things. He can write. See, in the next slide, we can see his writing. Nick's parents took a very hard decision of not sending him to special school, but sending to mainstream school. Mainstream school means a common school in which we are all studying. In that kind of school, he was studying. You see here. So next one, Nick wanted to commit suicide at a smaller age itself. When he found that children were teasing him at school, he wanted to kill himself. But at 13 years age, Nick read a newspaper article about a disabled man. Disabled man means differently abled or handicapped man who had managed to achieve great things and help others. So he came to conclusion that though he did not have arms and legs, he can use his life to serve the people or to become a motivational speaker. So here you see financial planning and real estate. This degree was done by Nick. Financial planning and real estate was the degree did by Nick. So financial planning means, so this is related to debts, tax collection, tax reduction, tax bills, investments, income, all these things comes under finance. And he did real estate course also. Real estate is defined as a property, land, buildings, air rights above land and underground rights below the land, commercial, industrial, residential. So all these things come under real estate. So though he was a torso, he did a degree in financial planning and real estate. So next one, in 1990, Nick won the Australian Young Citizen of the Year award for his bravery and perseverance. 1990. Nick won the Australian Young Citizen of the Year award for his bravery and perseverance. Australia Day. So Young Citizen of the Year award he got in 1990, and here we are showing 2020 certificate, but he got in 1990 itself. Now Nick brushes his own teeth with a wall-mounted brush. Though he doesn't have arms and he doesn't depend on others, but he brushes his teeth himself. In the next slide, you see Nick washes his own hair with a pump action soap. This kind of a pump will be there with which he does bathing himself. He doesn't depend on others. Next one, Nick has electric wheelchair for mobility. For mobility, to move from one place to other. Also, he doesn't take the help of others. He move with the help of electric wheelchair like this. Here also you can see. So in the next slide, football and golf are the outdoor games played by Nick Vujicic. So he plays football with chicken drumstick with his head, and he plays golf also. This is golf. So where he tucks the club under his chin. You see here neck and chin. Here he is using to hold that club. So football and golf are the outdoor games played by Nick Vujicic. So here Nick is a huge fan of English Premier League. He totally used to love it. So this is a symbol of English Premier League. English Premier League is related to, you can guess which game. That is a football. That is a football he plays. This is the most favorite game for Nick Vujicic. Swimming and surfing are the water sports played by Nick Vujicic. So this is surfing, where skateboarding is doing, and swimming. Both these things he can do. He can play, though he is a torso without arms and legs. In 2000, Nick went to Hawaii and met Bethany Hamilton. So this is the Hawaii Island. You see here Australia is there. So here United States of America in between Hawaii Islands are located. Here he went and he met a famous surfing master, Bethany Hamilton. Here you see Bethany Hamilton was a famous surfing master. She is the surfing master. She is also a handicapped person. So Bethany Hamilton had her arm bitten off by a shark at 12 years age. This was the shark which bit Bethany Hamilton. It was later caught and killed. And when her hand was bit off, she was admitted into hospital at 12 years age. And this is the skating board which was bitten by the shark. You can see these three things here. So at 12 years age, within a few months, she started practicing surfing once again. So here she says this, courage doesn't mean you don't get afraid. Courage means you don't let fear stop you. Bethany Hamilton says so. Shows she was such a courageous lady. Bethany Hamilton taught Nick how to do surfing. See here. He went there and he got training from her because she was also a handicapped person and Nick Vujicic is also. So she knows how to teach another handicapped person. Here one important thing we have to note, 360-degree spin feed due to his low center of gravity got Nick on the cover of Surfer magazine within 48 hours. Yeah, there is a magazine for surfing, internationally famous one, that is Surfer magazine. His photo was printed there because he made 360-degree spin, that is he rotated himself around on the skateboard because he did not have legs and he could make 360-degree spin. So next one, he traveled to over 24 countries. He traveled around the entire world. What is the purpose? To motivate people. Nick spoke to groups of up to 110,000 people when this book was printed, and he met so many people all around. In 2008, luck came. Penny Miyahara, a beautiful young girl whose mother was a Mexican and whose father was a Japanese, attended to a meeting where Nick was a guest speaker in Texas. She met him and she was very much impressed by his motivational speech. Nick and Kenny got married on February 12, 2012, and on February 13, 2013, they were blessed with the birth of a healthy baby boy with full body. They got married and they got children also. Nick and Kenny wrote an inspirational book, Love Without Limits. This is a book written by the spouse, the couple, Nick Vujicic and Kenny Vujicic, Love Without Limits. So stand strong. If I fail, I try again and again and again. Most powerful speech of Nick Vujicic. So I think briefly you might have understood this lesson, and we shall proceed to other steps.